This morning we take a closer look at ourselves, Hawaii media, where it's been and what's the future like. Joining us live over Skype is CivilBeat.com reporter Chad Blair. Good morning, Chad.
Good morning, Mejia. I didn't know you liked your eggs over easy.
Oh, yeah, love it. A little runny with some toast. Anyway, moving on from breakfast, because I'm starved this morning, let's talk about ourselves, the Hawaii media. And over the past few years, a lot has been happening, right?
Well, it's amazing. Just the last 5 years alone, you've had the consolidation of 2 daily newspapers into one, the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. You've had the merger of a couple of local television stations. You've had the arrival of Honolulu Civil Beat. Yay! But you've also had the demise of Honolulu Weekly. Things are changing rapidly here, and that's just a few of the changes. Of course, the internet is a big reason why this is happening. It's changing the way we interact with each other. It's changing the way we get our news. Some say there's a lot of quality problems there. Diminishing returns, resources are not enough, ownership conflicts, and of course there's a problem of who's going to pay for the news when it's online. Finally, there's criticism that a lot of the news is becoming, well, more entertainment and less news.
And then you have to wonder, I mean, will other medias become obsolete? Newspapers, television, and the like, right?
That's always the big fear. Of course, they've been saying this for years. Remember, books are still around. They haven't gone out of style just yet.
Wow, books. That's an amazing concept. All right, let's move on to another story. And you've got an interesting story about a Punahou senior who's really become a community advocate.
That's right. Back in 2006, she was horrified when all that sewage, 48 million gallons, spilled into the Alawai Canal. She liked to paddle that canal with her friends, so now she's a senior at Punahou. Her name is Susanna Bradley, and she has formed Save the Alawai Coalition, and they're lobbying lawmakers to have us adhere to the Federal Clean Water Act and clean up the Alawai Canal. Nice to think that maybe some good news can come out of that terrible tragedy, if you will, back in 2006.
Absolutely. And finally, there's a Civil Beat story about the sugar subsidies and the fight in Congress, and it's actually been good for some of the congressional members, right?
That's right. Tens of thousands of dollars have come from the sugar industry to our delegation. Brian Schatz, Mazie Hirono, Colleen Hanabusa. The reason is the industry wants to maintain those subsidies they get from Congress. They're competing against foreign competition, cheaper prices. There is some concern, however, that maybe all those subsidies are making us, the consumer, pay more in our grocery bill, and there's some question whether they really actually are keeping jobs. But as you know, sugar is very important to Hawaii, even today.
Absolutely. And Chad, you look younger for some reason. I can't figure it out.
Younger and thinner, perhaps.
You shaved, that's what you did.
I did. I finally shaved. I'm playing Neil Abercrombie in a Gridiron production. You're in the production as well. But they said, Chad, the beard's not working out. We'll get you a fake beard, and you can play Abercrombie without actually having to grow out your facial hair. So.
All right. Well, I divulge. I'm playing Tulsi Gabbard, so I'm working hard. All right. Thanks, Chad. We'll see you a bit later.
Thanks, Mejia.
And you can find the complete stories on CivilBeat.com. Well, coming up next, we've got more ahead, and this morning we've got our hands on Google's newest and coolest gadget. It's called the Google Glass, and there's only 3 of them in the state of Hawaii, and so we'll show you how it works. Paul?